In previous video, we have seen that we talked about this project. So we created a project in Django 6.0.4. Okay, I have this. Let's see, we have the virtual environment and the project. Let me activate it. So the virtual environment is activated, you can see here. And after the activation, let me be in the project directory. And now let's do a migrations. Okay, no changes detected. Okay, let's migrate this. Okay, the migration is applied. Okay, let me clean the page, and after that let me create a super user. Okay, the username will be admin and the password will be admin@gmail.com. okay, the password will be admin. Again, we will verify. Okay, it says that this is very similar, short, and well, very common. Okay, because it is for testing, doesn't matter. Okay, the super user is created successfully. Okay, again I clean the page. Okay, now let's run the server. Okay, I run the server. It gives something like this port. Okay, well, good. I run it on the browser. Let's see what happens. Okay, everything is fine. The page is 404. You can see here something like admin. Well, the admin page, as you know that we had admin and the password was admin again. Okay, there is something very, very special like dashboard for admin panel. Okay, the user we have the groups and all that, but yeah, that's not very useful for us for now. But what we are going to do, well, actually we are going to have app here. Okay, an app. Stop the server, Python manage startapp. Well, here will be block. I want to start a blog application. Okay, let's see. The blog application is here, the database is created, SQLite. Well, all the things are great. Okay, we can see here, and the and the backend we have here the blog application. Okay, let me add this blog application here in the blog dot, let's have this apps. Okay, okay, in blog application we have the blog, we have the apps dot blog. Okay, why I did this instead of having only like for example, I had to add like this. Okay, so instead of this short form, why I added this blog, then apps, then blog config? Because when we have the APIs, this form is very, very important for us to add it, because in this form we cannot have all the things. Okay, well, sometimes it works very well, but when we have the API, we have to have this kind of, well, adding the block or the application and the settings. Okay, we have this and everything is correct here, everything is good. Well, we can see, let me run this. Okay, everything is nice. Okay, so we have this app, and the app, as I talked, everything like init, admin.py, apps.py, model.py. So in the model.py, models.py, we have to have, well, something like models. Okay, added here like title, content, well, author. Let's not have this author like now. Okay, I want to have the slug. That's good. And I want to have the publish. Okay, the published will be the same. And okay, in the published, the default will be like, I want to have here something like from the YouTube, import the time. Okay, we want to import the time zone. So the time zone will be here as the default will be like time zone dot now. Okay, it suggests me because I have installed the Copilot, so the Copilot will suggests me something. Okay, we had the publish, we have the created it, and also we have the updated it. Okay, the updated will be model, the time zone, well, it suggests me. At the end, I want to have something like status. Okay, this is also important. Models. This character field, instead of this character field, I want to have the Boolean field, and the Boolean field will have something like default. The default will be false. Okay, let me clean this. Why it did all this? Okay, I think everything is nice now. Okay, as I told you that we do not need the author. For example, let me have the author as well. Okay, I want to have the author from this user. So after this slug, there will be like author. The author. So everything is clean here. Now after the author, there should be the content and publish, update, created before updated. Okay, everything is nice here. Now if I have I clean here, make migrations. Okay, the make migrations is added here, like the article model is created, and I want to migrate this. So the article or the blog is migrated. Okay, now run the server. I want to run the server. It's done. No error here, I can see. If I refresh it, I can see nothing. You know why? Because I don't have anything in the admin.py. Okay. So we have here a file called admins.py file. I want to have models. Well, let's suggest me everything. Admin. Good. It suggests me everything and I use that. Okay, that's good. Let's see the server. No error. Okay, everything is fine. Here I want to refresh. When I refresh, I can see blog and the articles. Okay, the article is here. The article can be shown something like the title. Well, let me add an article. So first article. Okay, first the author will be like the admin, the content will be like something I want to add here for now. Published, status, well, save. That's it, nothing else. I want to have another article as well. Second, okay, second article, and the author is admin. Second article, I have added something that status should be published. Okay, everything is fine now. Well, we can see here 2 articles. In the next video, we will have the views and URLs and everything.